just had a leak. New Secluded Springs themed booster packs are now available. Obviously, this is not true, but we do have 3 things confirmed. We are getting Raikou, Entei, and Suicune as legendary Pokemon, right? Well, wait, they're obviously legendary Pokemon. We're getting them as EXs. That's huge. We're getting a basic water type. We're getting a basic fire type EX. And we are getting a basic lightning EX, right? This is a lot of crazy information to talk about. So let's talk about it. First of all, the water EX, right? I'm scared, but also Spriggles recently dropped a really good video. It was like one card has ruined an entire type. I watched this in the morning. Very good video. Very, very good video. Definitely, I love the app-centered style content of this. But he does bring up a point that all of the water types, right? If we go to advanced search and we just put water here, all of the water types recently, like the design of water types kind of suck. They're all like kind of low damage, and the reason why they're low damage is because you have the omnipresent thought of like Misty ruining the game, right? Water has been, Director says, I feel like water has been reduced to gimmicks just for shits and giggles with Wugtrio, Wishy-Washy, and Shiny Gyarados. Others like Prim and Kingdra were underpowered. Yeah, so here's my issue, right? Because I agree with you. I think that they have made water types intentionally weak, and ever since like Gyarados, they like obviously ever since like Palkia, and like they've made them like kind of gimmicky. Like Wugtrio, that's a YouTube content Pokemon. Wishy-Washy, also very funny. You know, it's a very funny Pokemon. And then there was like the new Shining Gyarados, I thought had potential, but like it's like kind of a gimmick. Of these like 3, the only one that had like a time in the sun for tournament times, like Crabominable for like a week maybe, and that's because it doesn't have energy. It doesn't rely on Misty, right? They're also like afraid of making strong damage. This is a stage 2 that's doing 100 damage, right, for 3 energy. A stage 2 that's doing 100 damage for, once again, let me repeat myself, 3 energy. You know what? Which stage 2 EX does that for even less? Solgaleo. It can heal too, my fault. For 2 energy, it's doing 120 with like the drawback of dealing 10 to itself, right? And this is like the issue that water has right now. It is just kind of scuffed. And Kingdra has the same problem, right? It doesn't really, it's not worth it. 90 damage is not much. Obviously, it stops people who don't run Lyra, but like it's really not much damage. It can be healed through. Like for example, Darkrai can heal through it with a PCL potion, right? And then you're looking stupid when you can't get the KO. Donphan is a better Prim, and it's a stage 1, right? Yeah, like let's again go back to our handy dandy whatchamacallit, and then we look at like fighting types, right? Donphan is literally a better Primarina. That is crazy. It starts with doing more damage and then it ends doing like about the same, but like it isn't a stage 2 that's running 6 cards in your deck. I'm chilling, Sea-Dog. What's good with you? I'm just talking about the fact that we are getting new EXs, right? Here's my hope. I hope that we get a similar Primarina structure. Like I would love like 2 different attacks. They can be weak, but I think that the issues that the last, let's remove all of these, right? Let's look at the last basic EX is that we got from water. It was just Articuno and it was just Palkia, right? I would want something in the middle. Like I would love like a 1 energy cheeky attack, right? But I would love like a 3 energy, like do something crazy. Cause right, we have the Palkia that had 4 energy, deal 150, which is a lot. I can see something like a 1 energy like attack plus then like a 3 energy like deal something, do something cool. I think the other thing that I should mention, right, is that technically they all might synergize with Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh takes a fire, water, and lightning and attaches it, right? So maybe it can be like they can synergize with Ho-Oh. I would love to see something like that. But you always have to be wary because of this card, right? If Suicune is good, Misty is good. Let me show you guys an old tier list I made, right? Oh, this is not this. I forgot we rechanged the tier list. But in an old tier list, I put Misty as high up as Professor Research, right? And that is because of what it does. Like, what it does is so insane, but we've been balanced by not having good water types. So Palkia, I want Suicune to be on this level of impact, but not like meta warping, right? Like I think that Palkia EX was always good, but it wasn't meta warping, right? It was always like a top tier deck without being use Will then Misty. Yeah, of course. They're gonna give us that Lieutenant Surge card that lets you play too. But that's my hopes. It's something in between, like stronger than. I want a power crept Articuno. Am I allowed to say that? I want Suicune to be on the power level of a power crept Articuno. Is that too much to ask for? Question mark. I think any Watermon with a powerful 1 to 2 energy attack makes Misty a huge threat. That is true. Like, am I evil in saying that? That I would love the Pokemon to have like a stronger, like double water deal 60 or something evil, or deal 50. I don't know, man. You do double water deal 50 and then have like a higher energy cost here. Then you can maybe not 50, but like, you know what I mean. Like, I just want it to deal slightly. I want it to be a power crept Articuno. I want it to be between these two. But those are my thoughts so far, at least when it comes to Suicune EX. Because I think that they suck. Water types suck. Maybe this next set will give us a baby. I don't think I see anything special in this image besides the fact that we're getting Milotic, and I see Poliwag and Poliwhirl. I hope Milotic is cool. I don't know if it'll be EX or not. I hope we get Azurill. Yeah, like what if we get an Azurill that accelerates energy for 0? I would love that. But speaking of a deck, another thing that's kind of starved, and I want to talk about it a little bit. Something that's starved of basic EXs that are good is Fire. Fire only has Moltres and Ho-Oh, and Ho-Oh is like universal. So I don't even consider Ho-Oh a fire type. It's kind of a rainbow type if you think about it. And Moltres, that's like genetic apex. We haven't had anything, right, for a long time. Like everything else has been starter types and Arcanine and Flareon, right? I would love something that combos with Flareon, right? And I think someone who did something like a bit ago, but it's my goat, Zatumi, right? And he dropped a video like a bit ago, right? It was customs, and he had me on it. This guy is a grinder. I love this. I need to get like this. I need to like lock the freak in. This is what I do when I see this. Yeah, he was just like predicting new like this. He like made some fun cards, right? And I think he made me this card. I would want a card that like synergizes with Flareon EX, similar to this, right? Where it like discard a fire energy. I think that would be cool. I don't care too much about the like ability, but something like this, something that works with that, something that gives me, the Alberig sub. Thank you very much, dude. How are you, man? I hope that you're doing fine. I know that you weren't at Worlds this year. Your presence was missed, but you had a lot of things to do, so like that's completely valid, and I hope you're doing well. But yeah, this is my thoughts on this. Is like I would love just something that synergizes with Flareon, because Flareon decks are so cool right now. There's like 2 decks that reuse Flareon EX. It's 2 different EV box decks. You applied for your dream job. Oh my god, congrats! I'm gonna send you positive energy, dude. So that's my thing with Flareon is I would love something that synergizes with it. That's a basic EX. So my hope for Entei is synergize with Flareon. If you can do that, then that's all I care about. Do you not have the baby Flareon that does the same? Yeah. I'm just talking about EXs right now because the The thought is we're getting Raikou, Entei, and Suicune EX, right? Oh my god, that is such a cool job, dude. And you're literally would be perfect for it. So I'm here for it, fellow social media gang. Yeah, I'll talk less about Raikou because what I want for Entei was pretty small. What I want for Raikou, because the issue is that we have, look at all of these lightning basics that we have. Lightning is a type that we have a lot of basics for, and you know what? All of these are worse right now than Arceus. All of these guys are like the best lightning EX is Raikou. Like that's kind of insane. I'm not Raikou, Arceus. Like all of these cool cards, and the best one that you can use is Arceus. And it's kind of for an obvious reason, right? 140 HP is a lot more than these guys. So my hope is maybe Raikou breaks the chains as a 140 HP basic, because the 130 HP does end up mattering quite a bit. But we will, because you can't even live Rampardos with Giant Cape, right? So that is the issue with lightning basics. I would love a lightning basic that's just like kind of bulked up, even if it's like Arceus levels of bulked up, like a 140. That still is better than what we have right now. Lightning types kind of like need another deck that isn't just Oricorio bait. Because right now they kind of are just Oricorio bait, and Arceus EX is the GOAT of the best like EX to be put next to Oricorio stuff. So that's kind of where I'm at when it comes to, you know, these decks. Yo, what's up, King DD? So that's kind of where I'm at in my hopes and expectations for the 3 legendary beasts. I do want Raikou to be so basically just to recap, I want Suicune to be like between Articuno and Palkia power level, making obviously Misty's gonna be a threat if you do that, but like water types need something. I want Entei to kind of be cool support with Flareon, and I want Raikou to give us a reason to use a basic that isn't Arceus. Like all of these have seen use this format besides Pachirisu, but like at the end of the day, Arceus is just consistent. It's just so good, right? And it sucks. It sucks. It sucks.